Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've updated you guys on Jackson, so today I'm going to do my 18-month update. I'm not sure I even did a 1-year update. Things kind of got hectic with first birthday party, everything like that, but I am here to share with you guys how he's doing and the progress that he's been making, some struggles and mommy's anxiety that I had over the past couple months, and just kind of give you guys a good lowdown on what's been happening with us and Jackson. So he turned 1 in March and everything was pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned this, he didn't have any teeth by his first birthday, and that was one of the big anxieties for me. I was not having teeth. I was told at the 12-month and then at the 15-month, because at 15-month he didn't have any teeth either, that if he didn't have his teeth in, or at least one tooth, we were going to have to go to a dentist, get x-rays done, blood work drawn, and try and figure out there may be something going on with him. Luckily, just a couple days before he turned 17 months, he got his first tooth. And it's not a normal first tooth. He got a molar first tooth. So since that 17-month, he got 2 molars that came in before his 18-month appointment. So I will give you guys an update on 18-month appointment. He was 19 pounds, 3 ounces. He finally made it to the 2 percentile. The little Jackson has been under the 1st percentile, I think, up until his first birthday, and then once he turned 1, he finally got to the 1st percentile for weight. So now he's currently in the 2 percentile. Woo woo, so excited about that. Then his length is 30.25 inches, so he is now in the 2 percentile for that as well. So those were really big jumps and milestones for our little man. And then head circumference was 47.75 centimeters, which is the 61st percentile. I am filming this during nap time, so I had to check. I heard a cough. So last time, I think majority of his average for head circumference was around the 44, 45 percentile. So that has gone up too. He got all of his immunizations that he needed. We are definitely pro-vaccine. And everything just checked out really well for that 18-month appointment. Since then, he now has about 5, I think possibly 6 coming in. He has, I think, all 4 molars coming in. He has a bottom tooth, and I feel a top tooth coming as well. And then I think I see a little puppiness right here for like the canine, the lower canine. So I was stressing big time about that over the past couple months, and everyone was saying once they come in, they're all going to come in. They all do, but they're not all fully out yet either. They're kind of just like sticking up. They're not like teeth, if you know what I mean. Some kids you see and they have like their teeth fully out. Jackson's is just kind of poking and hanging out there, but he has teeth. It's definitely made eating a lot easier for him. He gets less frustrated because he sees all the other kids, and he is in preschool right now. He sees all the other kids eating bigger pieces and eating faster, and I think that definitely kind of weighs on him. So now that he's starting to get more teeth, especially the molars, he can eat a lot more. So we do give him a lot more solids now. I do have like pouches and stuff I keep in the car, applesauce and yogurts. Then I still get the Happy Tot fiber and protein ones. Another big thing, video might be jumping around, but another big thing that has happened the past couple months is Jackson was getting really constipated and hard poops. We noticed it when we started switching to whole milk, and it was so hard. He would scream and cry. Sometimes blood would come. I know, graphic, but it was really intense, and I was like, we're not doing whole milk. Maybe he has a milk allergy. Talked to the doctor. They kept pushing it and saying, no, I keep giving the whole milk. He needs it. He'll be fine. So I switched to the soy almond milk mixture milk, and we noticed from the 12-month to the 15-month appointment that his weight dipped. So his normal curve was now leveling out. So that definitely freaks them out. That freaks me out. So I started to give whole milk more. Come July, when he was, I think it was right after that 15-month appointment, Jackson got really sick with a sinus infection, I guess, of sorts. I got sick as well. I had an ear infection. He got a eye infection that then turned into an eye and an ear infection. He was put on 2 different types of antibiotics. It literally was a 2-week long sickness that was just horrendous, and we hated it. But because of the antibiotics, which typically gives a lot of kids diarrhea, it cleaned out his system, I guess, and he has been totally normal since then. I can give him milk, cheeses, just normal foods, and we've been really good, knock on wood. So that was something that, like, I was really struggling with, was that it would be so hard and rough that it would make me feel so bad to see your son go through that. But it is all better now. I know what to do, and yeah, so happy that phase is over. Another big thing was Jackson was a late walker. He, since May, since he was about 14 months old, would walk with hands. He would walk with 2 hands. I slowly would start doing 1 hand, but anytime you would take your hands down, he would immediately scream and go to the floor and start crawling. Or sometimes eventually he would just went straight to the floor and crawled. He was not very interested in trying to stand up on his own and walk. He wasn't those kids that would do like the 1 step and then the 2 steps and then slowly walk. Once he was around the same time he got his first tooth, almost 17 months old, is when he decided to walk. I have some footage of a vlog down below if you guys are interested, but we bought this like Mickey Mouse tent and I put it in our playroom, and that was like the magic that he needed, the Disney magic that he needed. And he went into the little tent and came out and was first like taking 1 step, and me and my husband would like cheer, yay, yay, go Jackson. And then he would do a little more and then a little more, and then he just took off. From there, he took off. Like, he did not have like the 1, 2, 3 fall kind of steps. He was walking. He really didn't need our hands, but it definitely was a confidence thing for Jackson to fully walk on his own. He could totally do it. He just needed, I guess, the Disney magic push to walk. So those 2 things, walking and teeth, and the poop, stressed me out. I was always like freaked out about it. Some of my mom friends here may know that I was always complaining about it, and now we're all normal and it's so good. So yeah, all of that stuff happened. I will say, with talking wise, he has been doing really well. He is really good at pointing out things in books. He can say, just to name a few, mama, bear, ball, pool, kick, cake, like saying cake, hat, hot. He knows the difference. What else does he say? Door. That's his favorite right now, door. And he can open our doors right now. He's still a short little guy, but we have door handles, and he can just grab on it, open and close it. Doesn't matter if he's inside the door or outside. He knows to pull it or push. It's kind of dangerous, but it works. We also have baby gate tension rod things, and he can push or pull it so hard that it opens. So gotta figure out how to keep an eye on that, because that's a little dangerous. But yeah, we were doing, since he was about 7 months old, we were doing stroller strides, and we were continuing doing that about 2 to 3 times a week. However, come end of July, Jackson had it. He didn't want anything to do with being in a stroller for over hour long, so I switched to our local YMCA childcare for him, and so I could go work out in the YMCA. It was a rough transition, let's be real. First couple times they definitely had to get me. I couldn't complete like a Pilates or Zumba or any class. They had to come grab me and like help me calm him down, and just, they try their best, but once it gets to 10-15 minutes and they can't do it, they definitely get the parent, which that's what I appreciate so much about this childcare. They check you out, and they also get you if they need you. And yeah, so he was in the nursery there for a little bit. Now he's in with the bigger kids and he's been loving it. I think he was getting also bored in the nursery area because there were just baby swings and things like that, and he loves the books and the cars and all that kind of stuff. So he was happy to get moved up, and I think he got moved up right after he started preschool. Now, he started preschool in August. He now goes to a 2-day program. It's just a morning program from like 9 to 12, and it's a good time for him to socialize, meet with other people, not always have mama with him. And it's a good time for me to just get things done, do some errands, do some deep cleaning that I can't do with him, that I don't want to do at nighttime sometimes. And it's been really, really good. He just clicked there. He loves it. He loves the different toys, loves the different books, the songs, the playground. Some days it's really hard to get him to come home with me. He wants to stay there, and it's awesome. I think the teachers love him. They mentioned he's always happy, things like that. So definitely makes me think I made a good decision. Why I say that is because I had to sign him up for this in January for August. So if you are definitely, especially in the North Carolina area, looking for preschool or daycare stuff, you need to look really early before their start time, or they may get full and you won't be able to sign your kid up. So check into that this upcoming January and just start looking now for different daycares or preschools you might be interested in with your child. Over the past couple months too, he has found his love for the playground. He used to do these weird things on the slide and like fall forward kind of thing, but he has figured it out. He can climb up the stairs. He now can climb up the stairs walking, like holding onto the bars and going down the bars, which causes me so much anxiety, but he can do it and I allow him to do it. We've now gotten to the point at playgrounds, I don't have to go up in the playground with him. I can stay on the floor and then he can go up and I can like catch him, or like if he goes in an area that's like a drop to your death kind of thing, I could stop him. And he definitely is taking commands really well to pick up things, put things away, get dressed, where's your socks, where's your shoes, all that kind of stuff. Don't do that, it's hot. He knows so much. It is amazing how smart Jackson is, and it's just so good. I think definitely this is my favorite stage of his life so far, just because he is self-sufficient and independent and like a legit person. He can talk to me. He definitely knows when he doesn't listen to me, and we can play, and he knows, and he can read. He can look at pictures and say the words, but it's definitely fun. I don't want to say I don't miss the baby stage, but I definitely love this stage. I will say we did switch him to one nap. Come 10 months, come January, when I signed him up for preschool, I knew he had to stay up. They don't do nap time between 9 and 12. He had to stay up till 12. So from there, I switched him to one nap, and he's still currently on that one nap, and I love it. So he currently, his bedtime sleeping schedule right now, it used to be he would go to bed between 7:30 and 8. This past month, he has pushed it to 8:50 depending on the day, and it's not my favorites. I definitely prefer closer to 8 o'clock because he still is waking up at 6:30 in the morning, regardless if he goes to bed at 8 or 8:50. So we're trying to figure that out. He is currently napping. He typically naps, like I said, about 2.5 hours long. Sometimes it is a little bit longer, sometimes it's shorter, but that 2-hour mark is the sweet spot for him. Let's see, anything else? He does not like wearing bibs anymore. Ever since preschool, they don't wear bibs. He just immediately wants to rip it off. I think that's about it. We're still doing swim. I'm actually canceling swim for him at the end of this month. We have been doing it since May, and it's the same kind of repetitive stuff. He's now to the point where he can do everything. He's just getting bored in the class, not wanting to do it when we're supposed to do it, wanting to just play or pour water on his face or my face and not really pay attention. So what I'm going to do is just work with him at our local indoor pool and do it that way. Once he turns 2, he can do a 3 kid to 1 teacher ratio, and I don't have to go in the pool with him. So I'm excited for that. That's definitely more of a money expense for that. So right now, they even said right now he's doing so good that he might be able to try out early and do that, but I know Jackson, and he does not have the patience right now to sit on the edge of the pool and wait his turn for the teacher to take him in and do kicks or whatever. So we're definitely gonna wait. We did just join in August the little gym, which is just the local gym, and he loves it. He loves the monkey bars, he loves like the balance beam, all the kind of stuff. So that has definitely been a really fun addition that we have started doing. But mainly, we aren't home between 9 and 12 every day, whether it be for school, whether it be for church, whether it be for swim class, whether it be for the YMCA, the little gym, a music class, library time. We like to be out and about. We do not like to be in our house all day. We have a hard time, Jackson and I both, being stuck in the house for a full day. And we have a good time playing and reading and things like that, but we love to get outside. We love to socialize with other people. We don't like to be stuck in a room forever. Even though we have multiple rooms, you get my point. So we love to get out and go. Oh, he also can say Elmo. I forgot to mention that. For another word he can say is Elmo, and he says Mimi for Mickey and Minnie. Another thing I forgot to mention, we had our first urgent care and emergency room visit with Jackson. I was washing my hands in the bathroom. He walked into the bathroom, fell. I think he like face planted on the side of the tub and ripped that little dingly thing where your lip meets your gum. Ripped that, sliced it all the way up. Lots of blood, and I took him to the urgent care. They were like, he definitely needs to get stitches. He needs to be put under anesthesia. So we went to the emergency room. They said, it's fine. It'll heal in a couple of days. It's fine. So yeah, that was another thing I forgot to mention. So when Jackson wakes up, I will show you guys him real quick. Say hi! Say hi! Are you gonna say hi? Or wave? Say hi, Jackson! You know how to say hi even camera shy? Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Yeah? Say, I am actually 19 months old. Oh well. We tried. We tried. You guys say hi? He's like, I'm like never in this room. As a puppy? Do you see a puppy?
Papa.
Yeah, puppy. Whoop. Okay, gotta go, guys. But overall, he has done so much growing since 12 months and 18 months. I'm really excited for the next update and just to kind of continually learn and grow with Jackson. It has been a blast. And if you have any questions or things for me, leave them down below. I plan on doing like a baby favorites video and then a toddler favorites, like toddler 18 months favorites, just to kind of let you guys know what toys, books, things like that he's been loving. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following us along on this journey, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that